Hey everybody, so Sprinter Van update number 7, I do believe. It's been a while. I had to take the cabinets to the shop to do them right. It was a little tricky out there in the backyard. Fortunately, the cabinets are actually movable, so that's what I did. So as you can see here, I've got one. It's ready for the doors. I'm cutting the doors, fitting them, figuring out where the hinges are going to go, what kind of hinges, and before I add the doors, though, I am going to paint the cabinets. Paint them white. And here's the other one. You know, nice and long, tall. 3 doors, rather. And let's see. Well, this plywood I got from a father of a friend from one of their job sites. It's actually, it might be birch. A beautiful birch at any rate, and it's already finished. And I've just been cutting it carefully. So pre-finished birch, it's got a nice finish, you know, nothing to write home about, but it's smooth and it looks good. So I'm just cutting those for the doors. And I might trim them out, I might not. I'm not certain just yet. You know, just like a little raised edge around each panel. We'll see. We'll see. I'm working with what I have, what I can get, and overall that makes it a bit of an eclectic country style. I'm going for more of a Victorian country style, I guess, a little upper crust country style. So some rustic elements, some, well, you know what I mean. Anyway, that's the point. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Gonna finish cutting the doors for this cabinet, then I'm gonna paint them, paint the cabinets, and I'll bring them and install them in the trailer first, and then I'll add the doors. And in the meantime, I also have been working on the countertop, and here it is. As you can see, it's a beautiful piece of walnut. Got this from somewhere. I don't really know where exactly. And I think somebody was using the shop and it was too curved for them, so decided to leave it. As you can see, I've had to do some planing. It's a little awkward, especially the other side. The other side had more of a curve to it, so I had to plane it down and then use a large grinder to smooth it, which worked exceptionally well. This is the grinder I'm using. You know, it's a 6-inch wheel, and it's 150 grit, which really helps in leveling because of the way the pad turns around and around and around. It tends to stick to the surface and grind smooth, which worked really well in this case for rounding. As you can see, here's another piece of that self-same walnut. And you can see that curvature, you know. Apparently, the kids bought it from I know the guy that they bought it from, actually. And they just assumed that it wouldn't warp or bend. And once it was removed from the, you know, dry, stable shop space it was purchased from, you know, it sucked up some moisture, you know, and started to warp a little bit. That's always tricky with wood. It may not have been dried enough to begin with. I don't really know. Whatever. Point is, I have it now, and I'm using it because I know how to use it. So, cool. Cool beans. I've got a lot of stuff in the shop, a lot of unfinished projects. As you can see, I've also got a couple of motorized bicycles. I'm totally into that. Used to be really much more into that. Anyway, that's what we got. Cheers.